So I go to my Rabbi Gamliel before I go up to Meron. So I said this year, I said to him, he said to me, listen, whatever you need, take something on, whatever it is. You don't have to tell anybody. Take something on. You'll see Yeshua's. Okay. Last year, my daughter Hindi was there because it came out Motzei Shabbos. When it comes out Shabbos, I take my family. Because during the week, I just fly in, I just fly out. So she was there, and she went to Rabbi Gamliel. Gamliel said, you want to be a Kala? Go up with your father and be Makabal something, and you better keep what you're being Makabal. Write it down on a piece of paper, what you're being Makabal, and you'll see that next year you'll come back like Baomer. He didn't say you're going to be married. He said next year by like Baomer, you will know your chassan. That's what he told. That's what he told my daughter. Okay? Oh, now I told you who it happened to. Okay. I wasn't going to tell you who it happened to. But anyway, so on Lag BaOmer, this past Lag BaOmer, is when she was makabel to marry the guy that she was going out with. They got engaged, Baruch Hashem. We had a vort this past Sunday to a very nice boy. And she was freaking out because on Lag BaOmer, he said, you will know your chassan. And on Lag BaOmer, she decided this is the right guy. But she didn't say anything to anyone. She didn't say anything. And then she's with her chassan. She got engaged Sunday night. She's with her chassan. And she tells him, I went to Rabbi Gamliel last year, and I was makabel something, and Baruch Hashem, on Lag BaOmer. He said, on Lag BaOmer you'll know. She said, not a day before, on Lag BaOmer I knew. So he said, so what were you makabel? So she usually don't tell anybody what you were makabel. She said, okay, they're engaged. She could tell them, right? So I was makabel that 5 minutes before Shabbos I'll be ready. And he said to her, what did you say? She said, I was makabel that 5 minutes before Shabbos I'd be ready. Okay. He says, you're not going to believe this. Last year, I went to Rabbi Gamliel because the yeshiva went up to Meron. And when I went to Rabbi Gamliel, he said, if you want to find a Kala, you want to know your Kala by next Lag BaOmer, you have to be makabel something. He says, so I wrote down on a piece of paper that from now on, I'll make sure I'm ready for Shabbos 5 minutes before Shabbos. So they were both makabel the same thing without knowing who was makabel, that they were makabel the same thing. That's a very big inyan to be on Lag BaOmer, to be makabel something.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.